This is the new MG3, the second new car to come out the reinvigorated MG Motor Company since it restarted life under Chinese ownership. It's a fresh-faced, handsome little tyke of a car with a wide mesh grille, edgy upturned running lights and blacked-out A-pillars that create a wraparound look to the windscreen. The edgy theme continues with a sharp shoulder line and kicked-up crease that flow towards the rear bumper, where you'll find a chunky diffuser and a suggestive square tailpipe. Customisation is a strong point for the MG3, with a variety of roof and bonnet graphics, plus alloy wheels and coloured wing mirrors to choose from. The interior is equally appealing, with a simple roll-top theme that allows for plenty of space, with a good range of adjustment to the front seats. In fact, only the steering wheel lets the side down, with adjustment for height but not reach. Of course, some of the materials in here are a little hard and scratchy, but then this is a car that costs just £8,399, and even our top-of-the-range 3-star model costs less than 10 grand, but still benefits from goodies such as cruise control and parking sensors. Still, the instruments hang their needles sportily at 6 o'clock and perform a little dance when you turn the key, while the ventilation controls deserve a special mention. Twist the temperature control and a series of lines change from red to blue. Simple, yet charming. The stereo features DAB digital radio and Bluetooth integration on all but the base model, and there's also the option of connecting your phone or iPod through a USB input contained in a special roller-topped cubby on top of the dash. Space in the back is excellent, greater than nearly all of its rivals, and even practicality in the boot is decent, with 285 litres of cargo space, rising to 1,262 litres with the seats folded and loaded to the roof. Power comes from a 1.5 litre petrol engine with 105 horsepower and 137 Nm of torque. It's no rocket ship though, with 0 to 62 miles an hour taken care of in 10.9 seconds and a top whack of 108 miles an hour. Still, the result of this rather modest amount of power is an insurance rating of Group 4E, making it appealing to young drivers. Economy is pegged at 48.7 mpg on the official tests, and we had no trouble maintaining a 45 mpg average during our time with it. The gear lever, while a little loose, slots smoothly and cleanly into each of its 5 ratios, and while it's easy enough to keep the little engine on the boil, there's a sense that a small, quick spooling turbo would do wonders for the driving experience. That's not to say it's frustrating though, in fact it's quite endearing, and you'll quickly find yourself willing the little MG through the corners the way you might champion an underdog. But then, that's exactly what the MG3 is, and you'll soon discover that this is a car that seemingly elbowed its way to the front of the queue the day they handed out the chassis components. Body control is taut, grip is tenacious, and feedback through the hydraulically assisted steering is abundant. The limit of adhesion arrives with friendly, gradual understeer, and the stability control only intervenes when absolutely necessary. In short, it's engaging in a way that many a car twice the price can only dream of. In fact, the limitations of the suspension really only show themselves at speed on bumpy dual carriageways, but it's here that things can get a little bouncy. So, while it might not be the last word in performance, the little MG3 is as cheap as it is cheerful, incredibly spacious, thoroughly practical, and far more engaging to drive than it has any right to be. Throw in a few sensible customisation options and it begins to exude a beguiling sense of British cool. One might even say it's the spiritual successor to the original Mini.